Welcome to Victoria County Commissioners Court. We will start off with a prayer from Commissioner Martin, led by the allegiances to Commissioner Orr.
Dear Lord, I ask that you watch over us and our decisions today and this week, and that they all be in the best interest of those we serve. Lord, we also ask for prayers and continued healing for our friend and Commissioners Court counterpart, Commissioner Garcia. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Please join me in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible. All right. Good deal. All right, we're going to start off with citizens communication. Does anybody have anything they would like to bring up to the public?
Good morning, Commissioners. This is Michael Vondro. I live at 2107 North Bend, Jordan. Between 5:30 p.m. and 7 tomorrow, Tuesday, Marie Casera, she's the registered dietitian. She works with the county. She's graduated from A&M. She teaches people how to lose weight and eat more nutritious and stuff. And she goes to the Salvation Army and the public library, but she'll be there and she prepares free meals for you and teaches you how much milligrams you can have in salt per day and stuff. And it's real interesting. She's helped me lose 10 pounds. Of course, you can't see it, or I can't feel it. Takes maybe over a year to where you tell the difference, as you get older. But she just gives snacks and stuff, so don't go there totally hungry and stuff. Don't expect like a 5-course meal, but she does give nutritious meals and teaches you how to cook and all that kind of stuff. And she does work for the county, and it helps people because a lot of people are diabetic and pre-diabetic, and she'll teach you like when an A1C is. Like some people don't know what an A1C is and stuff like that, and it's very interesting and stuff like that. And I wanted to talk to you, and I know a lot of people know about it, but there is a police officer in Refugio that was arrested for aggravated sexual assault on a child, and he's a member of the school board in Goliad and stuff, and the superintendent there put a trespass warning, so he's not allowed to attend the boards. But I would like to see if someone could make an effort to see if he could be removed, if it's maybe through a district judge. When you're elected for an office, it's kind of hard to get rid of someone, and but I don't think someone like that should be on the board. And right now it's alleged. I'm not saying he's guilty or innocent. I don't know the whole story. And also there's a problem with roaches and rats at Summerstone Apartments, 2107 North Bend, Jordan. I got in touch with code enforcement, and 3 code enforcement officers came, and they picked about half the rubbish, but there's mattresses and furniture all over the place. And what they're doing, they're charging you $8 a month to spray for roaches, but then they don't spray for roaches. So I'm spraying myself, and they did that for the last 2 weeks. And you could understand why there's a lot of roaches and rats. They don't spray, and there's big holes all over the place where rats and mice can come. And someone even wanted to borrow my cat, but my cat scared these big old rats like that. I mean, he'll chase a small mouse, and there was a mouse in the apartment the other day, and it came through a big hole through the sink. And what they're doing, they're not fixing the stoves, they're not fixing the air condition, and people had jobs, to go to, and it's kind of hard to go to work when you've been sweating all night. And usually it's the people that pay on time, they have problems with it because they expect service. But you're paying $8 a month for a service you're not getting, And that's, to me, that's fraud, when they're taking your money and they're not spraying for bugs, or they'll go have some uncertified bug man go, and that's done, but I would like someone to look into it, and I will be reporting it to code enforcement again, or maybe Mr. Gonzalez can go chase those rats and stuff with KAB
All
25,
right.
but he should take off his suit though, but thanks.
All right, thank
Have a
you,
good
Mike.
day.
Have a
I went
good day.
over, sorry.
Appreciate the feedback. Yeah, you went over by about 30 seconds. I was fixing to shut you down. All right. Anybody else in public communication besides?
Oh, there's
It looks
Avery.
like we have a new citizen here. Avery Flessner.
Morning, Judge and
Morning, sir.
Judge Pro Tem and Commissioners. Just going to give a warning for the Guadalupe River. We've got a flood warning that was recently issued.
Thank
So
you.
looking at the Moody Street Bridge, we're expected to hit minor flood stage, 21 feet of river gauge elevation by Wednesday evening at about 7 p.m. And then moderate flood stage, which is 27 feet, so that's 6 feet higher, by Thursday afternoon around 1 p.m. Obviously, that's a tighter time frame, and so we urge anybody in flood-prone areas to exercise extreme caution, especially if you're near the river, and to expect minor lowland flooding in areas where, we traditionally see flooding at these river heights, particularly in and around Riverside Park and then Patriot Park, anywhere by the OCRs. We expect that will flood as well.
All right,
Thank you for that, Avery.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Avery.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate that. Anyone else? in
Chris,
public
come on down.
Communication. Here we go. Good morning, sir.
I will not say anything about the Ole Miss baseball game
Yeah,
yesterday.
let's
I
avoid,
promise, after
let's avoid the
this.
What
College
happened to
World
Hotty
Series.
Toddy?
Yeah, let's leave the
Yes,
College World
gosh
Series
almighty.
out.
I know.
Just wanted to give a public service announcement to those who are watching and also those here in the room. County will be closed on Friday, this coming Friday, 19th of June, in observation of the federal Juneteenth holiday.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Thank you
for
very
that,
much
sir.
for that. We appreciate
Thank
that,
you, sir.
sir. Anyone else?
Anyone at all?
All right. Moving on to number 4. Everybody has a copy of the minutes in their packet. Have you had a chance to review them? I make a motion to approve it.
Second.
All right. Number 5,
We have to vote.
consider approval of accounts payable and take appropriate action.
Kenneth,
What did I do?
we didn't vote on the minute.
Vote.
That's okay.
Excuse me. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Thank you. I wouldn't make it without you. All right. No, item 5, consider approval of accounts payable and take appropriate action.
Accounts payable for June 15th, 2026 are $1,955,649.76. Supplemental payments are $186,521.43.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All right. Item number 6, we receive monthly and quarterly reports from various county officials and departments and take appropriate action. Good morning.
Good morning. We have monthly reports from the county judge, county commissioners precincts numbers 1 through 4, county treasurer, county clerk, and constable precinct number 4.
Move to receive.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Number 7 is consider bond forfeiture releases.
We have none today.
Easy enough. 8, consider approval of citizens vendor payment. It looks like we have, in the June 11th report, $220,548, and ACH report dated on the 11th was $2,771,009.56. Have a motion?
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All right, moving right along. We're going to receive a notice of extended July 2026 fireworks sales this season from Victoria County Fire Marshal Dan Porter.
Matt.
Welcome, Dan. Glad to have you here.
Morning, Commissioner.
Morning.
Morning.
Judge Pro Tem.
So I guess we're not under a burn ban, right?
Well, I was going to talk
Okay.
about that. I was going to tell you, talk about the ABDI. No.
Yeah.
I think it's officially at 0 right now. So
Let's
we're
keep
good.
it that way.
Yes, and with fireworks season coming up, that's my purpose of being here. So with the 250th anniversary of this great nation, we, the state has extended July 4th fireworks season. So vendors will be able to sell through midnight on the 5th. Typically, they shut them down at midnight on the 4th, so they will be able to sell one extra day.
Okay.
So I just wanted to bring that to the court, so that way if we're getting complaints out in the
Yeah, that's a
community.
good point. That's approved at state level, right?
That is state level.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they are one extra day, so they can sell all day on the 5th.
Okay.
Of course, there is no season for fireworks to be discharged. So unfortunately, you can discharge fireworks at any time, but for the 10 days or for July 4th, 11
purchasing.
days,
Yeah.
you can actually sell them and purchase them.
Okay.
And then just one other keynote while I'm talking about fireworks for the 4th, Commissioner Martin is graciously going to open up the park again for the 4th
Thank you for that.
for a safe place for the residents to come out and pop fireworks, and we will have fire department personnel and ourselves on standby out there as well.
And that's-
Awesome.
And that's for Patriot Park, and I
Yes.
just want to go ahead and give an extended thanks for all those that stand by out there to make sure that the event out there is done in a safe manner. So thank you all for doing that for us.
All right, thank you.
Sounds good.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you bringing it up to it.
Move to receive.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Item number 10. Looks like, consider approval of 2025 Homeland Security Grant Operation Stone Garden Program Award, grant number 3186211, and take appropriate action. Good morning, Robin.
Good morning,
Morning, Robin.
Commissioners. So we're just receiving our award for the current round of the Stone Garden Grant.
Okay.
It's going to be an amount of $438,450. It'll be used for personnel, a vehicle, fuel, equipment maintenance, and vehicle operating costs to accomplish a high visibility of enforcement presence within Victoria County. There's no match for this grant, something that we typically get. Just want to take a moment. Sometimes I'm the forward-facing person that you see, but there's a lot that goes on in the background to both apply for these grants and administer them. The sheriff and his staff are great at helping and making sure we stay compliant and get all our dollars spent. So
Great.
All right, thank you so
Sheriff, you
much.
have anything? You good?
No, this is.
Congratulations.
Great grant. We've been
Sure.
on for quite a few years, so keep it going.
Yeah.
We appreciate Robin's help.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
Move to
much.
All right.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Moving on to number 11.
It's Avery again.
Consider the following regarding the request for qualifications and RFQ for new construction building commissioning services in connection with the Victoria County Behavior and Health Facility construction project, and take appropriate action. A would be approve the proposal of Tom Greenman Company Engineers contingent to legal review, and B would be to reject all others. Good morning, Avery.
Good morning, sir. So this is a follow-up from the agenda item that we brought before you last week, where we received the bid scoring for all respondents. Tom Green and Company Engineers Incorporated was by far the highest qualified respondent, and so we had recommended award and to enter into negotiations with Tom Green. Sub-item A is for approval of that proposal. That proposal has a dollar amount of $239,000. This includes post-occupancy services that I described in last week's meeting, but as a short summary, that's a 10-month warranty visit post-operational period. So 10 months after the county and our owner-operator takes responsibility for the building is when we would receive this follow-up visit. That was not originally a part of our carried budgeted costs through the design phase of this project. We had a plug number in our budget for $120,000. We received cumulative cost credits to date in the total amount of $133,404. And then I'd like to remind court that as part of our budget prep, we reserved a 1% of the total project cost in an owner's contingency.
Okay.
So outside of that $133,000 of cost credits that we've accrued to date, we have an additional $440,541 kind of earmarked and set aside in our owner's held costs that allow us to do certain things in the project that exceed our budgeted line items.
Okay.
So in this case, we are over our budgeted line item within the project of about 119,000. But we do recommend approval of this proposal specifically for these post-occupancy services and the benefits that they are going to provide.
We're going to be able to make up that 119 somewhere? The 119,000, are we under or over, you said?
So this proposal would be 119 over, but it would not entirely wipe out our cumulative cost credits
right,
of
okay,
133,000.
Okay.
I misunderstood you
absent
there.
our other carrying costs.
Sure.
We've already saved 133,000.
Sure.
All right.
And so we could use those savings earmarked in our internal budget.
Gotcha.
Good. Okay.
Got you.
Move to approve A and B.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Avery,
Thank y'all.
Thanks, sir.
you good? All right, moving on. Item number 12, consider the following for the Victoria County Public Health Department and take appropriate action. A, receive fully executed Community Partner Program Memorandum of Understanding. B, receive fully executed interlocal cooperation contract with Department of State Health Services contract, very long numbers, Mobile Food Inspection Service. C, receive fully executed Public Health Infrastructure Grant Program Electronic Data Exchange, contract number HHS 0017-113-00010. D, receive fully executed Immunization Locals Grant Contract number HHS 00133-130-0049, amendment number 3. E is approved Department of State Health Services contract number HHS 00131-35-00001, Public Health Infrastructure Grant Amendment Number 3. F, approved Memorandum of Understanding for the Department of State Health Services contract number HHS 001472-00030, Amendment Number 1. And finally, G, approved Texas Home Visiting Grant, Lamar contract number 558-2130. You have enough for this?
Good morning, Commissioners.
Can you add a couple more letters to the alphabet on this one?
Good morning, HHS 0.
Yes, I'm not going to ask you to repeat those, but thank you.
Please don't.
Items A through D, as you'll see, are just receiving those fully executed agreements that had previously gone through court in the previous weeks. Item E is going to be a small redistribution and transfer of funds within that FIG grant, that Public Health Infrastructure Grant. It's removing some money out of the supply and other line items into personnel and fringe. That is 100% fully grant funded. Grant fully funds 5 positions within the health department, and that's going to help with salary and fringe there.
Good.
Item F is going to be extending the date on a data use agreement that we had back, I think dates back to 2024. This is for disease and epi information sharing with the state of Texas that allows us to share data and receive data from them. And then item G is pretty much a standard agreement we've had with Lamar Billboards. It's through the Texas Home Visiting Program.
Okay.
It allows us to do billboards and poster billboards, or bulletin and poster billboards through the city to advertise different events that we have for those families, and that is 100% grant funded through that Texas Home Visiting Grant.
All right. Move to receive A through D and approve E through G.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Have a good one. More numbers. Receive for the record a fully executed Health and Human Services Commission Grant Agreement HHS 001-436-90004, Amendment Number 1, in connection with Victoria County Mental Health and Behavioral Health Facility Construction Project, and take appropriate action. Avery?
Commissioners, if this is a follow-up to simply receive for the record our revised agreement for the additional $1.5 million that we received for this project,
Gotcha.
and then in advance of funding from the 50% and then our 100% construction completion, so that additional monies can be earned through interest. A major shout out to Senator Colcourt's office and HHSC for allowing this to happen. This is one of the primary drivers for what allowed us to have an additional 20 beds of capacity. And so their hard work and their efforts to get this amendment in place have greatly impacted both the community and this project by now allowing us to deliver a 60-bed facility.
Awesome.
So for clarity, we got the 16 million that we wouldn't have gotten paid early, and then they're adding an additional 1.5 million.
That's correct.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Yep, it's all good. It's
All
wonderful.
right, move to receive.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Item 14, consider approval of Tyler Technology statewide automated victim notification system. Interface contract amendment and take appropriate action. Matt?
Good morning.
Good morning. So the state changed their vendor that they used for the victim notification system, and to match with that on our side, we had to add an interface in Tyler Odyssey. And so this is an amendment to our Tyler contract to add the maintenance for that interface to our Tyler agreement.
Okay.
They didn't charge for the interface, but there's about $1,000 yearly annual maintenance fee that'll be added to it.
Okay.
All right,
Move to approve.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, sir.
15, consider approval of payment application number 25 to Forney Construction LLC in the amount of $520,113.43. And that's in connection with the Citizens Medical Intensive Care Unit Addition Renovations project. Excuse me. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion approved. 16, consider approval of the following detention and/or residential contracts for Victoria County Juvenile Justice Center and take appropriate action. It'd be Fayette County Detention, Gaines County Detention and Residential, Hunt County Detention and Residential, Lubbock Detention, and Parker County Detention and Residential.
Move to approve A through E.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, item 17, consider approval of the following resolutions for road donations in Victoria County and take appropriate action. A is resolution number 2026-069, the amount of $575 from Joe Coffey for the installation of a pipe culvert located at 318 Northampton Circle in Precinct 1, Victoria County, Texas. Resolution B, resolution number 2026-070 in the amount of $575 for Jose Rodriguez for the installation of a pipe culvert located on Houston Street in Precinct 1, Victoria County, Texas. C, resolution number 2026-071 in the amount of $384.90 from Stephen Witt for the installation of a pipe culvert located at 151 Coledoville Road in Precinct 3, Victoria County, Texas.
Move to approve A through C.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all right. 18, moving right along. Consider approval of order number 2026-067, amending the reserve deputy constable policy and take appropriate action. I would have thought Gianni would be in here.
Yeah, me too. It looks like all the stuff we went over is highlighted in red.
It is.
So, it's like nothing out of the ordinary, really.
I know Gianni did get a chance to meet with each of the constables, so they all sat down and discussed all of these changes, and they should all be on the same page with that and all in approval of changes that are referenced in that policy.
It's not point one for reserves. Okay,
Move to
Yeah.
approve.
okay.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. 19 is going to be consider approval of personnel changes, if any, take appropriate action. I believe that we are going to ratify Lenny's.
Yes, so we did have to make a small correction to Lenny's agreement that was previously approved a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
This is just making those compensation changes that were approved effective on April 18th instead of being effective, I believe it was May 25th or 26th. Just that his entire contractual period can be accounted for in that rate that was approved.
Okay.
And this will have to be ratified as well. And then also in y'all's packets is his updated change in status form.
So do we have a motion to ratify?
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then everything else in there will just be regularly
Right.
approved.
Right. I got you. Okay. All right. 20, receive for the record discretionary fund budget amendments, if any, and take appropriate action. Looks like we have one.
There should be two.
Two, no, there's two.
Yeah.
There's two.
There's
Dwellings,
two.
expense, vehicles.
Yep.
Gotcha. Move to receive.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Consider approval of budget amendments. And we do have some of those too.
Yeah, we got some in there.
Let me get caught up here. Do we have a motion?
Move for approval.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. All right, folks, that concludes today's oh, hang on, stand by a minute.
Kenneth, going back maybe to number 19, Stephanie, do you have something?
I signed.
You were talking about if we
Lenny's
approve
contract
the,
was ratified, but then I believe the change in status form needs to be approved. And then, Michelle, did you have a memo in there as well?
Right.
So that's going to have to be approved separately from the ratification of Lenny's contract.
Okay, okay.
all right.
So then we'll just approve those other two documents.
So we need to ratify his contract now?
No, we've
You'll already ratified the
know about that?
contract.
Okay, I
Now
was
we're just
gonna
going to
say.
approve the change in status form and approve Michelle's memo.
So do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
There we go.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. So I believe the last one, we've got all in favor of budget amendments. I think we had a motion in a second, right? Yeah. Aye.
Yes, we did. Aye.
Aye.
Trying to find them. They're right here. There you go. All right. Hang on. We'll go
Yes,
ahead.
I'm sorry.
Hang on. Sorry, my bad. We have several. Here. All right. Appreciate everybody joining us. We'll be back next Monday, same time, same place.
Y'all stay
Everybody
dry.
have a great week and say a prayer for Commissioner Garcia. He needs one.
Definitely.
Thank you.